Hey there, fans of brotherly love wrestling. It is I, Vic Delicious,
Philly's own, the Mecca here.
It is the real McCoy, J.D.X. Justin D. Xavier. And
it's your man, CD, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Hello, boys and girls. This is your old friend, RJ City.
Hey there, brotherly love wrestling. Bill Carr here.
Hey everyone, this is two-time guest Wheeler Yuta.
Two bozos from Philadelphia flapping their gums about pro wrestling this, pro wrestling that.
Which is not that unique in the grand scheme of things yet.
You are in for a treat because you're tuned in to Brotherly Love Wrestling.
Philadelphia, are you ready?
No! They said, are you ready?
This is Brotherly Love Wrestling Podcast, your first stop for everything professional wrestling. So sit back and enjoy wrestling talk at its finest with your hosts, Larry Hall and Joe Corrado.
Welcome, everybody, to Brotherly Love Wrestling.
Why are you so far back?
I don't know. Why are you so far back?
Like,
You're
what?
good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
So, like we said, welcome to the show. Joe, you'll be leading off the show today. What do you got for us? Where are we going with
The
this?
show's over. The show is over. It's not like anything has happened over the past couple weeks. We are 2 weeks out, right? 2 weeks since our last show.
Yeah.
Which is a huge success.
It honestly really was.
It's playing gangbusters in the boardroom. I'll tell you that much. That show.
For some reason, for the people that have listened, because we got a lot of listeners, on our last show. Thank you very much.
Helmsley at the helm. People saw it. They're like, I wonder what the fuck that is. Helmsley at the helm.
I don't know what it was, but everyone who listened, thank you so much.
Magic struck.
Yeah, it really did.
So we were touching on the new World Heavyweight Championship. That was one of our major topics from last show. And it looks like we have continuation of that. And we have two triple threat. This is this past week on Monday Night Raw. We have two triple threats for the Raw side. I don't know. How do you feel about having people from both shows? So are they ultimately whoever's going to win? If it's from SmackDown, are they going to go to Raw?
That's the biggest thing here. I think a lot of people obviously pointed out on social media they're contradicting themselves. Hunter came out and said because Roman obviously was drafted to SmackDown, that Raw would have that title, but then they come out and say that you're going to have two triple threat matches on SmackDown with SmackDown superstars. I don't know how that's going to work. Does that mean that automatically, whoever the winner is on Raw, that's going to be the winner? No. Maybe not. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that person.
If it's a swerve, the only person, and remember, when we were talking about this title, I said it needs to have caveat. It needs to feel special. It needs to have prestige, I think is the word that we use.
Yes. Yeah.
For the first title holder.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the people that are involved in it, so far, we know, now, correct me if I'm wrong, Rollins from Raw.
Correct.
Will be representing Team Raw.
Mm-hmm.
For the Saudi show, Night of Champions,
May 27th.
Yes, which is it's only like a couple weeks away again. I feel like we literally just had a show and we didn't even touch on that yet.
I know.
But this is what happens when you let me lead.
Keep going.
The SmackDown side, the only person I really saw on there that I'd be like, I would be okay if it wasn't Rollins. It would be, and that was Edge. Like I said, prestige, 11-time champion. He has already proven that he can carry a storyline for as long as you need him to. He can still go in the ring. He's still Edge. He's an amazing storyteller. He's everything you want in a champion. That's why he's been there so long. You're shaking your head, and I think you want someone new to hold it.
So I get the Edge thing, and I like it being Edge. I've seen a lot of people say about it being Edge. On the SmackDown side, so you have Styles, you have Theory, you have Lashley, Edge, Mysterio, and Sheamus, right? So I looked at Sheamus as the other one aside from Edge. Mysterio, you were just talking about Mysterio off air, and he is what it is. He is a legend. He's a Hall of Famer. For me, if I have to pick out of I want to take Edge out of it. I want to take Ray out of it. I'm looking at Styles or I'm looking at Sheamus. I don't know, man. Because Bobby Lashley's another one that I kind of like. I'm really, really torn with SmackDown side. I like Bobby Lashley a lot. I don't think he's been given a better over the years. He's been given a little bit better in WWE, a little bit, but it falls off here and there. I think the Hurt Business was his best opportunity with MVP and Benjamin and Alexander and all, but I don't know. I'm so torn. But again, they're all SmackDown guys. So I have no idea what this even means. It could be all for naught, and Rollins just wins anyway, which I'm cool with because I think he deserves it the most. With all the work he has put in, getting this character over, the quality matches, I think Rollins deserves it.
If they're going to stay true to what they said, and this isn't going to be a part-timer title where it's only defended on special occasions, quote unquote. I really think that this title should be special, and there should be special occasions, but there also there should be a workhorse behind it. Rollins already proven workhorse.
Mm-hmm.
Styles coming back from injury.
Yeah, but how long? I mean, how many times has Styles gotten injured
Not
since
many.
2014?
Not many.
Yeah.
I mean, Styles I would put up there, but I just...
And what about Sheamus? What's your
all right?
thoughts
Let
on
me get to
Sheamus?
that. Let me get to that.
Okay.
Styles, I don't think can match up in the ring, definitely. But when it comes to being able to carry the title and where you're at right now, Styles being away for so long, he's still here, but Rollins is here.
I agree.
Rollins is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Sheamus, workhorse.
Yeah.
I will use that in the same breath as Seth Rollins because Sheamus over the past 9-10 months has been absolutely phenomenal. He's had 2 or 3 of the best matches of the year. I mean, I know Gunther was involved in 2, but Sheamus has been proven right now that he's at the top of his game.
Yeah.
Now, do I think he's more over and more deserving than Rollins? No, but it's not as far off as you might think. Like, I would put Sheamus up there. Like, I don't think I mean, here's the thing though. He's pretty over. I mean, he's had great matches. Like, he's not Rollins over. I don't know if many are or if any are. Sammy was close, but they kind of
Sammy, I think, at one point was higher than Rollins.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Absolutely. But
they were close, though, but Rollins is
Yeah,
far surpassed almost anybody. And he's probably, I mean, Cody still gets the reaction. And I will say this, going into that match, and I know we were both on the same wavelength of like, man, Cody can't win this. He can't win this title. This feels like it's just a consolation prize.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the title. Yes.
But I had a thought. I was like, there has to be someone has to interfere to take Cody out of this, because Cody, I feel, is the favorite. Even with Rollins in the match.
I agree.
Oh, no. Even with Rollins potentially, he would have faced, like, I feel like he still would have been the favorite over Rollins. Like, it couldn't get to him versus Rollins.
I agree.
As much as people probably wanted to see it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they didn't.
I'm glad Finn won. But the funny thing is, even though we said that, and we knew that had to happen, we said that 2 weeks ago, that we didn't want it to be a consolation prize, and it had to happen to where something happens with Cody. Even though we said that, in my head, I'm watching the match, and I'm so into this match because of that reason, because I want to know, like, damn,
what the hell are they going to do?
Yeah, are they really going to fucking just have him win? Like, is it really going to happen? And I'm watching, and when Brock Lesnar hits him from behind, my jaw dropped. I did not see it coming. I should have saw it coming. I was pleasantly surprised.
So you were pleasantly surprised? I did one of these, like, ha! I knew. I was like, I knew they had, like, I was like glad that they was like, man, I thought that this was a good idea, and they actually did it. And that I'm not the only one to ever.
Yeah,
but like I was like actually thinking, like, man, they actually did what I was thinking, like, because that hasn't happened in in a long time.
No, I agree, and that's why I was shocked and I was happy about him.
Yeah.
Yes,
It makes sense. You
Yes.
continue this storyline, and Cody's probably going to get his ass kicked. Like, he's probably going to take a beating. He might still win the match, which I think he should, in Saudi. I don't
agree.
think he should be taking too many, but I think he's going to get his ass beat to the point of where,
look,
he might be getting hurt.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you said that because this is what I was talking about. So
Yeah, he wants to run the Dusty.
exactly 3 or 4 weeks ago, with 2 or 3 episodes ago, give or take, after the Dusty bio, we were talking about that, and Dusty breaking his leg and kayfabing his family with the cast.
I mean,
like, this is the perfect opponent
Oh, yeah.
to do that to Cody.
This is
It's believable.
This might be the only opponent that,
Yeah.
like, this guy's legit. Like,
Yes.
like, he's hurt. Like,
Yeah.
he's busted open Cena. He's
Exactly.
busted open Randy Orton.
Yeah, on
He's
purpose.
Literally, like, one of the fastest rising UFC stars ever.
Yeah. To come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Not even be an MMA star.
And
get
to
there.
not just to do like a lightweight, he's
Yeah.
the heavyweight fucking champion.
Yep.
He's fighting the big boys.
Yeah. He made Randy Couture look stupid. And that's hard to do.
And not many people can do that. And
Yeah.
he one-punched fucking Frank Mir. And that was pretty much it. He wasn't going to get no fucking ankle
I'm
or heel hook this time.
I'm actually I'm fully all in on Cody Brock because it furthers the story, and now it looks like all right, good.
And
Cody is away from that title.
And Brock Lesnar playing the perfect, like, loose cannon psychopath.
Yes. Oh my God, it was
like,
so
he's
good.
fucking a psychopath. Like,
Yeah.
he's like legit. Like, I don't care if he sounds stupid. It just sounds like it's Brock Lesnar.
Mhm.
He doesn't have a mouthpiece. That's the most impressive part.
I love
doesn't
the
have a mouth.
country ass kicker T-shirt he was wearing Monday night. I fucking loved it. I was like, yo, I think I might have to buy another WWE shirt.
Dude, they're not bad. They're not as bad as they once were.
Oh, I know. I bought my last one I bought from WWE Shop was the Austin KO Mania.
Yeah.
And when I got that, I was pleasantly surprised
Yeah.
of the material. You know what I mean? And I washed it several times, hasn't shrunk, still comfortable. Like, yeah, but their designs are lackluster. Every now and then they hit and miss, but
they've hit more times than not.
recently,
Like, I
yes.
liked all the Usos and the Bloodline stuff,
Mhm.
and I still might get one.
Yeah, I definitely wanted a down since day one.
Or We the
shirt,
Ones.
or We the Ones.
Yeah.
Well, I like the old style down since day one shirt.
Yeah.
I always wanted one of those, but We the Ones is another really good one.
Either way, we've gotten off track.
Way off track,
No,
yeah.
not way off. We're still in the ballpark of topic. We went astray.
Yeah.
So back to Cody, Brock. Good thing. You mentioned Finn, and you're happy Finn won.
Yep.
And my whole thing with this, the way that they're doing it, I would have much rather had a Finn Rollins final
Mhm.
for that title as kind of like just here's a rehash of the first inaugural Universal title.
Well, they made sure to
say it a bunch of times,
do that.
but
Yeah, on Monday night. Yeah.
But it would have been a better story, I think, just to do it as the final. Like, run the tournament through Raw,
Mhm.
and you don't have to do triple threats. You just do singles. You do 1-on-1.
Yeah.
You do 2 matches on one side, 2 matches, winner face. I
And
mean,
then,
you could have
yeah.
got there.
Yeah, of course you could have. But we don't know what this
We don't know.
SmackDown involvement is. That's I think the biggest question mark. And I
Yeah.
don't think we're going to really find out until
Whoever
Saudi
wins.
because how it's going to be explained.
Whatever the matchup is, like I said, Rollins is a heavy favorite. Heavy favorite.
Yeah.
God, he has to be.
Friday's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top at the end of the show. That
That
is
is
your
interesting.
ultimate.
That's going to be that's probably main event.
Uh-huh. Yeah, of course. Yeah, just like they did Monday night. But
No, that's probably main event of the Saudi show.
oh yes, absolutely for the new title, of course
Yeah.
it is. Because I don't think Roman is obviously not defending the Universal,
He might not
so
even be there.
undisputed Universal. Yeah, but the one thing we said about like everyone getting there and Cody with Brock. Rewind a little bit further because it's been 2 weeks. The pay-per-view that we missed, Backlash.
I was gonna get there.
Yeah, I just wanted to get to A couple of the different matches, because I watched it live, and
I did not.
From start to finish. Again, and we talked about this before as well.
You're
many times.
Surprised.
Yeah.
There wasn't like a substantial build for this show. Almost to no build.
Yeah, it was
kind of just thrown together matches, but
even though it was after Mania and you knew you were going to have the rematch and all the rematches of KO and Sammy versus the Usos as the highlight match, that was the match that was like it was what it was, but it wasn't.
It could not have held up to the
Mania
match.
No,
they couldn't.
Now, I really, really wish that Bad Bunny and Priest would have went on second to last, other than KO and Usos. I think they should have co-main evented because Bad Bunny absolutely delivered again. And not only that, that crowd in Puerto Rico from start to finish, from Friday night all the way till Saturday when it ended, Friday Night SmackDown and the pay-per-view were fucking amazing. And again, more evidence that the WWE has to go more all over the place. They got to go to the UK.
More all over the place.
They got to go to Puerto Rico. They got to go to these places they haven't been in a long time. And look at these fans. And it shows.
Well, they also, they put on, that was a show that was, almost designed for that crowd. They had
absolutely.
I mean, there was it wasn't every match was, but they had the LWO match and they came out with the Puerto Rico colors. I mean, you had Zelina Vega in a title match. I mean, what thrown together may it be, but I mean, you could tell they got the reaction though, and they knew they were going to get the reaction there.
They booked it right. They booked it to the audience,
yeah,
and
but
it absolutely delivered.
It's still delivered on TV though, because it's not. It might feel like a live show. Oh, this is built just for them, but it's still delivered on TV, through the eyes of the viewer, through the World Wide Web.
I think it's just like they did, maybe to a little bit lesser degree. Not this one. The last one is Clash of the Castle.
Yeah, the Scotland one.
Yeah, like that to a lesser degree, but still, even there, they catered to that audience, tried to feature as many people that were from that part of the world as they could, and really give that crowd,
because they do have a very diverse
absolutely
roster.
But that, like we said before, UK, obviously Puerto Rico, overseas is ridiculous.
I would see a Japan show.
I would love to see, absolutely. Well, if you remember
the Brock show.
Yes, well, the Brock show.
The Beast from the East.
But the
Beast in the East.
The NXT. Remember, you had Samoa Joe versus the Demon.
Oh, yeah.
Which was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
That NXT takeover was ridiculous.
I wouldn't mind seeing them go back there.
Something like that. That's what I'm saying. I feel like America, at least
we're very spoiled.
In the continental United States anyway,
very
there
spoiled.
are places they go. And this is no diss to small places or anything, or universities, but it's just, it doesn't have the same feel. Middle of the country, they don't see it a lot, and house shows are cool and all. You need those audience reactions, like AEW gets their audience reactions. And going to shows like what we just saw, that not this Saturday, the past Saturday, that's what you need. That's what you want to see on your TV, to when WWE comes to your town. You want to feel that, not a half-full 18,000-seat stadium barely reacting to fucking anything. You want people losing their shit, and you're going, God damn, I got to get to one of those events. And I think you need those crowds to do that for that company when you're on TV. House shows are fine, but you need to hit big markets who are going to deliver. And
you also have to have a compelling show.
Which they have had, though.
Yes,
that's the thing.
No,
although, give or take, I mean, TV hasn't been amazing to where you're getting that kind of crowd reaction, but there's something about their pay-per-views they've been hitting on all cylinders every single time they've done it. And they've gotten the right crowd reaction.
You said it. May 27th, we're going to get to see it again. There's going to be another pay-per-view. It's a Saudi show.
Yeah, it's the only one I can't.
I know, but
we'll get that reaction. There is no reaction.
You're not going to get that reaction, but you might get the match quality to make up for it. You're gonna get Brock Cody too.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get a world championship match. Now, what else they sprinkle in there? They'll probably have a women's match. Will they be dressed in sweaters? You might get one of those. And I mean, you'll probably get, maybe you'll get the largest Royal Rumble again. Maybe they'll do 60 people this time.
No.
And Strowman will win.
But I still did want to touch on not getting too far away from that.
No. We'll go back. Proceed.
The shirt you're wearing.
Oh, yes.
The I Know Cool Carlito shirt.
I did this on purpose.
Which
I plotted this shirt.
You texted me the next morning when I asked if you watched it, and you said you were going to watch one match, and I told you were saying Brock Cody, and I said no. If you're going to watch anything,
well, I saw
please watch.
Of all matches that I caught was Seth almost.
Yeah,
and I didn't hate it.
No, I agree.
I was sat there. I was like, I don't hate this. I think that by far this is almost his best match.
I agree.
I mean, largely in part of who he's in the ring with, but. Still, it was interesting. There was a point there that I thought might have won.
But yeah, I agree. And then that's why I said you have to watch Bunny Priest.
And I did
because of what happened.
And you know what? It locked me in as soon as Bad Bunny came out.
Yeah.
My God, was that crowd absolutely insane.
Yep.
I didn't understand one word, not one word that was said in that whole entrance music, but they looked like they were enjoying it. So I enjoyed it.
Exactly.
I was like, man, these guys are fucking pumped.
Exactly.
All singing. Like, I don't even know how many people there were, but everyone was singing.
Yes.
That was insane. That blew Jericho's way out of the fucking water.
It really
fucking
did.
Judas, what? No, I don't even know what the song was called, but it was fucking sang by more people.
It was way more entertaining to watch. It was fun to watch. You wanted to be a part of it.
There was like, you can sing Judas in my, that's cool, but this was different. And nothing against Jericho. Yes, it was a good song. It still is a good song, but Bad Bunny, fucking absolutely. I was locked in as soon as he came out. I was like, my God.
I'll tell you
I was like, this has no choice but to be fucking insane. Just the crowd reaction alone is going to be fucking.
It made me want to be like, man, maybe I should look up that song and download it just to feel that energy again.
It's a smart marketing.
Yeah.
By the WWE.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just 100%
all across the board.
Oh, it's just what is he? The most downloaded musician
period
in the world.
Not only that, in the past 2 weeks up till that point, he had headlined Coachella 2 nights in a row. He was headlined and played the Met Gala, and then he headlined Backlash.
So, do you think after being at the Met Gala and seeing those outfits, and then seeing Seth Rollins, who do you think he was more impressed by?
That's a good question. I don't know how to answer that.
Because Seth Rollins, every time he walks out, he looks like he's dressed for that fucking event.
You're right. He could fit in. Absolutely.
He absolutely should.
Yeah.
He should just be invited. I mean, he's going to look ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to look like, and he'll just do the laugh the whole time.
Yeah.
He'll fit in fucking perfectly.
You're right. I can't argue that.
No one in the fucking place will be like, who the fuck is this guy? But God damn it, will he fit in?
But I did want to get your reaction to seeing guys like Savio Vega, and of course
I got the goosebumps.
Carlito.
I got the goosebumps when Carlito came out.
Yeah,
that was a really cool moment, and it was like a defining moment for Carlito, which was pretty cool because as cool as he was back then, like he never really got his due. Like he never.
He won the Intercontinental title a couple times, right?
Yeah, but he was never like overly pushed or anything.
No, he was mid card.
Yeah, this was a cool moment,
and
I kind of hope it leads to him being more involved.
Yes,
with the WWE, whether it be in
trainer,
the LWO, just being one of the lead mouthpieces next to Mysterio for the LWO, and actually legitimize the faction even more. I don't want it to be watered down like the NWO.
Yeah.
But I think if you lightly sprinkle maybe a couple more LWO members and not just oversaturate the whole fucking thing, I think you could still do it right.
Yeah, I like
it does have that really important faction feel.
It does, especially like you said, especially because of Carlito and because of Savio, a guy like Savio Vega. I'm pretty sure you probably didn't see the interaction with Savio and Bad Bunny before the show.
No,
because he came in. Was it before the show? Or was it SmackDown? No, I'm pretty sure it was the pre-show. He went into his locker room and he presented him a kendo stick that Bad Bunny came out with the Puerto Rican flag on it from Savio Vega.
That's pretty cool.
So that's how you knew Vega was already in the building.
Yeah.
He was at the pre-show.
That's pretty cool.
So then he came out later. But yeah, I think it made it feel legit. It gave the LWO meaning.
It was cool.
And it was cool. Absolutely.
Was cool.
And you got
the Apple spot.
That's it. And you got the right person.
You got the 619 to Dominic into the fucking Apple spot.
Yes.
It was
the match of the night, honestly. It really was the night.
Yeah, it was the feels.
Mm-hmm.
It had you in the feels.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the bad way, but like it really was like it's like an endorphin run.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. It was just everything you wanted, and you could not be happy about that, whether you were a Bad Bunny fan, whether you're just a regular WWE, or you have the older people who are watching who, holy shit, that's Savio Vega.
Dude, Savio Vega was pretty cool.
It was.
Because it makes me think back to the fucking Rocky Maivia days.
Yes.
Fucking Goldust.
And Los Boricuas? I fucking love that faction.
Yeah, it really had me, like, it was, when nostalgia's done right, and it's not done too often, it really is, for me, the best.
I agree.
Like, I love a great storyline. I love good wrestling, but a well-placed nostalgia act is fucking second to none.
Yes. And honestly,
especially for someone who grew up in the Attitude Era and a little bit before the Attitude Era.
And I honestly think that's kind of why I want to be in attendance for WrestleMania 40 so badly.
Because you know you're going to get something.
Exactly.
You're going to get something. You always do.
As a wrestling fan from Philadelphia, you know that there's some kind of tip of the hat coming for a Philadelphia wrestling fan at either one of those nights, if not both of those nights. You know what I mean?
I hope we get the Dr. Thugonomics again. He comes out like an Iverson.
I'm good with that. I'm good with Cena. Yeah, we got to see that live, which was fucking amazing. Like, but I'm talking like something ECW or something. You know what I mean? Something like that.
That would be really.
I hope next year Paul Heyman goes in the Hall of Fame. Like, he has to be put in the Hall of Fame.
ECW chants are going to be wild.
Exactly.
Wild.
Exactly.
My God.
Yeah.
Do you have 65 to 70,000 people screaming ECW?
Yeah,
oh my God.
I know.
Oh, I got chills thinking about it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That would be. Who could come back?
I mean, Heyman would have to be the one. If you're going to take, all right, pick one superstar.
No, I can't pick one. You
have Heyman already.
If you have Heyman,
not in it.
But you have a faction, and then you just bring out like 4 or 5 ECW guys. Like, that's a huge fucking, like, you bring out Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh, man, wouldn't it be great to see the Dudleys again?
Yeah, the Dudleys are already in.
No, just to come back.
Whoa.
I'm talking about just to do a spot at Mania. Like, you have, like, say you have Judgment Day out there again.
Mm-hmm.
If they're still going strong, and because people love beating up Dominic. Say you have Dreamer, the Dudleys.
Would you do Sandman? Would you trust Sandman at WrestleMania 40?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know they'd call RVD. It'd be RVD.
Yeah,
because
RVD.
You know what I mean? They bring him back now.
It would be absolutely sick if they got Taz, too. And you heard the fucking...
Oh, my God. It'd be a...
Because they own the rights to fucking BTW. I mean, they can do the Taz fucking...
Yeah.
The beeping.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I can't fucking wait for that. But nostalgia, you're right. If it's done right and just the right amount, it's hard to beat.
No, it really is. It's just fucking perfect.
So I do want to kind of switch over to AEW.
You do?
Yes.
Did I watch? I did watch a little bit of AEW this past week. Right now it's on, so I'm obviously not watching it at this point in time.
Obviously, as we're recording, Wednesday night at almost 8:30. But so I'll talk about a rumor before we talk about Dynamite, because there is a big match tonight as we record. But the rumor I read about today, and I really wanted to see what your thoughts were on this, is AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery
Okay.
Apparently, this is just rumored, but have come to a new 5-year, $1 billion deal
For TV?
for TV. And it's the entire AEW package, includes pay-per-views and weekly TV that would be exclusive to Warner Brothers and
what's their streaming site?
Subject to streaming on Warner Brothers Discovery platform. So I would assume Discovery Plus.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly an announcement is expected next week at the upfronts for Warner Brothers.
Another fucking. He's got an announcement like every fucking other week.
But this would be like television upfronts that happen next week.
So how much is Discovery? Is it worth it to get Discovery to get the pay-per-view?
Discovery Plus?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't
Can't be
know.
that much.
Yeah.
You think they'll jack up the price when they get AEW?
Probably not.
No.
Probably nah. Discovery, no, because Discovery is bigger than AEW. It's not like, you know what I mean.
Warner Brothers is.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's good for AEW. If they're going to go on a streaming service like Discovery Plus,
here's the thing.
Helps Discovery
if
Plus.
If it's $10-15 a month, I get it just to get the pay-per-views because I'm tired of paying. I mean, it would probably turn out to be the same money, not unless they do Ring of Honor on Discovery Plus too, because you would think they would have to, right? Would they be under the same umbrella, or is that no?
I mean, I guess we would have to see what the details are, but it says
because if I'm getting Ring of Honor pay-per-views and
it's completely worth it.
Yeah, then it's completely worth it. It would probably end up being
you're paying. Want to know the price?
Sure.
Discovery Plus. Discovery Plus is $4.99 a month to stream with limited ads, or ad-free for $6.99 for Discovery Plus.
No, that's definitely worth it then. Just for pay-per-views alone, because it's $50 a fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah, you're paying less.
You're paying $200. Yeah, you're paying $200. Well, no, I don't pay anything for WWE.
Well, you don't pay anything. Most people that like don't have Comcast, you pay for Peacock.
Yeah, you're paying for Peacock. What's that? $5?
$7.
Is it? So it's the same amount.
Yeah,
it's a good price point.
Yeah, not $9.99 anymore.
Nah.
No.
All right.
And now, I'm assuming it's Discovery Plus. I don't know if Warner Brothers has a streaming service, but it's Warner Brothers Discovery, so I assume Discovery Plus is where we're going here.
We're just.
It makes sense.
Throwing it out there. It does make sense, but we could be like sometimes it happens completely wrong because we are not perfect. Anyway, housin. I mean, I don't really have any opinions on AEW other than what you just talked about. I mean, I've been watching it with an open mind, but nothing has really 100% locked me into AEW. Continue with your
sorry.
Diabolic.
I'm sorry. It just hit me. It just hit me. I almost forgot that HBO Max and Discovery Plus are merging.
Oh, so it's going to be on HBO. So it's going to be $20
in a service called Max. So I don't know if that will will be a part of this or not. But
all right, as of
May 23rd, the cost will be $19.99 a month, and there are two cheaper tiers that are $15.99 and $9.99.
They probably both
for these
pay-per-views.
Well, this is just HBO Max and Discovery Plus, so it's literally just called Max, is what this new service will be. So that could all be on there as well.
That could be why they're doing the deal, so they'll get AEW in the HBO package.
HBO was in rumored talks with
WWE.
Khan. No, with Tony Khan
already,
like 6 months ago for that type thing. So maybe this is why that never happened, because this whole merger was going to happen anyway. So again, all this is rumor. Nothing is announced or official.
Speculation at its finest.
But if it's all true and we have a $1 billion deal with Warner Brothers Discovery for AEW, that means we get a streaming service. It could be on Discovery Plus. It could be on this new Max. But I guess wait till next week to find out actual concrete. But it's either way.
Don't take our word for it.
Either way, it's good for AEW.
Let the professionals handle that.
To have this 5-year-long contract to get on a streaming service, because I think that's one thing that
long
lacks.
overdue. Overdue.
It's definitely lacking something like that, like we said with Ring of Honor.
Then you get to have special shows and all that shit. You can do a little
your library.
Yeah,
put your library on there.
But I feel like you can do more like I don't know. I think you can get more creative with it when you have a streaming app, more exclusive content and whatnot.
Yeah. So tonight we have Moxley, we have Omega in a steel cage.
Hopefully, it's not like this exploding barbed wire match.
Yeah, ouch. That was bad. No, this should be better. Hopefully, it'll be better. Moxley, Omega.
But would be cool.
I hope it's gonna be cool. I hope it's gonna be cool. But those two,
I spit in the face of the people that don't want to be cool.
their matches have been very, very entertaining in the past. So I don't think it'll be anything different this time.
So it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Yeah. You still that's staying in the AEW thing, of course.
In the world of AEW.
Did you watch the firm deletion?
No, I did not. I was at the 6. I was sitting in traffic.
I mean, it's still.
Was it good?
No.
No. So don't watch it.
No, what? No, you have to watch it.
Absolutely
watch it.
But it was not good.
No, and I figured out why after I watched it. So the 2 or 3 deletion matches that have happened before, all 3 or both that have happened were all under the direction of Jeremy Borash, who now works at WWE and at the time worked at Impact. And then when he went to WWE, Matt Hardy went to WWE and they did the Wyatt deletion match. And that one was really, really good too. But now he's at AEW and Borash is not doing it. And you could tell Borash didn't do it because it was not good. It was not good. And you know how big of fans that we both are of Matt Hardy.
Of the Broken Universe.
It was not good, man. It just wasn't good. And like it was, I feel like it was
so
because
why do I have to watch it if it's not good?
Because
like saying
there are still
this tastes
parts,
like shit. Here, try it.
There are still parts that are Matt Hardy being broken and funny. Like it's still the Broken Universe.
Does he have the mower of lawns?
There was no mower of lawns.
Okay. Did Senor Benjamin
made an appearance. His oldest son made an appearance.
Was the dilapidated boat there?
The dilapidated boat was not there. That was missing in action as well.
The Lake of Reincarnation.
No Lake of Reincarnation. Although
I don't want to watch this. There's all the good stuff.
I can't remember what the one guy from Private Party, his name is, who is with Hardy, but he has now have an alter ego, and it is fucking weird as shit.
Yeah, is he broken?
He moans like sex sounds moans. I can't remember what his name is, and it is Isaiah. Yes, Isaiah. Thank you. Oh my god, I can't remember what it's called. It's bizarre. It's fucking bizarre.
It's definitely Hardy.
It's
like
but it's just like, and that shit for me and you know, like we like that stuff. Like that stuff, we think it's funny. We get it. This was just like, wasn't that good. But like, I want your reaction to it. That's why I'm saying that.
I can find it on the tube.
Yes, of course you can. Yeah. But I hyped it up. I hyped it up in my head because it was Hardy.
Yeah, it was. And
I sat there and watched it. And I'm like, this definitely wasn't as good as the other ones. Like it really wasn't. Like
that's disappointing.
It is, and that's how I felt. I felt very disappointed because I've been wanting a broken Matt Hardy back, and now watching that, I was like,
he hasn't hit the all cylinders on the Broken Universe in AEW.
Because I think it has to be him. He hit just him. Maybe Jeff too, but just him and Jeff.
For the most part.
At the most, yeah. Like the Firm, I like the Firm. Stokely's hilarious, by the way. He's the reason to watch it. Stokely is the reason.
There?
Stokely's a part of the match.
Oh God.
Stokely is the reason to watch it, by the way.
Okay.
So there, you want to know why I'm telling you to watch it? Yeah. Watch it for Stokely because he's fucking hilarious.
All right.
But
all right, I will do that.
Yeah. Other than that, like it was Hook. I still don't fucking get it with Hook. Maybe it's because we're too old to get it with Hook, just like we think we're too old for Darby to connect with us. But I don't get
Sammy
it.
Or
yeah,
Austin Theory or any of those guys under the age of 25.
Having a personality like a wet napkin doesn't do it for me. I just don't get it. But maybe that's just me.
Are you saying he's not cool?
It's just maybe, yeah. I mean, not to me, he's not cool. He's not what I would consider cool, but I'm sure thousands upon thousands of AEW fans would firmly disagree with me. But the firm deletion was a thumb down for me, but Stokely did his job very well. Yeah. Other than that, I think that's it. Honestly, we're going to try and pull off a couple more shows before Memorial Day weekend because I will be moving
to Cincinnati.
Not to Cincinnati.
Nope.
Not to Cincinnati. No. Not that far, but all our stuff will be packed up and we will have a new recording area.
Should we call it a New World Order?
No,
it's been done before.
It's been done before. It's something else. But yeah, so maybe a week within the next week or two, we'll have one or two. And
brainstorm. And I'll say this to the fan base to hold us accountable. Brainstorm a whole new gimmick.
What do you mean a whole new gimmick?
Like
what?
We'll lose the background. We'll get a new background. We'll have maybe a couple new decorations. Maybe we'll switch it up a little bit.
I think that's going to happen organically.
Yeah,
because of where our new recording area is going to be.
We're going to have a studio.
So, as close to a studio as we can get.
Should we get a sound barrier? We got to check the audio in this room. I don't know if I trust it.
One last thing before we do go, to kind of be
Larry's
serious.
starting a GoFundMe.
No. To be serious, real quick.
Eggy?
We just want, if anyone needs help or you feel alone or you feel like you can't go on or you need help, you just need to talk to somebody. We just want to give out the number, the suicide prevention hotline, 1-800-273-8255, because me and Joe can agree that being low, depression, anxiety sucks. And if you don't have anyone to talk to, you need someone to talk to, and you think that you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to do something, please call this hotline, reach out to somebody, try to talk to somebody, anybody you can, because it affects everybody. So please do that and get help and look to your friends and family for help. Everyone that you know still is there for you, no matter how tough it may be or how dark it may be at the time. People still love you no matter what. So please, if you know someone or you yourself, please look for help and try and call that hotline. So we're going to end the show. We want to thank you for watching and listening, and we'll be talking to you very soon.